Hi, everybody. Happy 2025. And today we are going to talk briefly about the year in review for the parcel market. Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kathy. Happy 2025 to you and all of our subscribers. Look forward to a terrific year for everyone.
I do too. I do too. Uh, 2025 is already shaping up to be a rather interesting year for the parcel market, but we'll get to that in just a second. Uh, So first off, describe how 2024 was in terms of the parcel market. Was it a banner year? I kind of doubt that.
It's less than a banner year for sure. And I think there's been a lot of movement in the last year. A lot of things that have happened. Again, if I could maybe give you a couple different ones, I would tell you that 2024 was really a big year of automation, okay, and re-engineering, okay. What we saw is, both UPS, FedEx, and others trying to match their network with the lower volumes, okay. With that, we also saw, not a big surprise, big surcharge changes. So we saw that both in fuel as well as all the different levers they can typically pull, and so that's obviously trying to mitigate some of their bottom line pressure. And there were some pretty big impacts on a lot of our shippers. I would also tell you that it was a good year and continues to be a good year for discounts. We've continued to see some really good savings, both from a UPS, FedEx standpoint, because volume is down. Again, overall, the network has continues to have more capacity than it has volume. We saw a lot of changes in the UPS and USPS. So they won the contract from FedEx, which quite frankly I think was a 20-year engagement that they had previously. A lot of
And that was
changes.
for the domestic air, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, that was huge. And that went into effect early October.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
We also saw, USPS demand new negotiations for its consolidators. Okay. We saw changes with UPS SurePost. And it really looks like UPS is going to now do their own internal workings as opposed to using the post office. There were some announcements in the last several weeks about different negotiations and things are completed. So based on that and based on a sales brochure that I just saw from UPS, it really looks like they're going to be looking to take that piece over. And then last but not least, FedEx announced that they're going to spin off FedEx Freight. And I think that will have some, changes in the market. I think it'll allow FedEx to focus more on their core business. And so I'll be interested to see what happens in the next year. So again, 2024, pretty challenging, a lot going on. Can hardly wait for 2025.
Oh my gosh. So what does 2025 look like in your opinion?
Yeah, I would say that, until the industrial production picks up, I think it could be a lot of the same. I think there's going to be continued overcapacity. I think we're going to see continued pressure on UPS and FedEx to win more accounts, which is great for the shippers because now is really a great time to continue to negotiate. Again, the tide will turn in the future, but right now really is a great time to take advantage of that. I think that you're going to, also see retailers take more and more control of their last mile. Whether it's people who are using different partners or doing it themselves. And in-store pickup continues to be buy online pickup in store continues to continue to grow as well. And I think everyone's really looking at that bottom line, trying to figure out what's best from both a customer standpoint as well as the profitability side. So, in some respect, not a lot of change unless really the volume picks up. So again, from a shipper standpoint, it's a great time to be there, and so I think it'll be pretty exciting for everybody.
I agree. I think this year will be quite exciting, particularly for the parcel market. So thank you for your insights. So how can folks contact you if they have any questions or if you can help them out?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, I think LinkedIn continues to be a great avenue. I think also, there is a every 2 weeks, I have parcel notes that if you're not subscribing, please do. I think there's some good information that I rely on some industry best knowledge to post and share with people. And then, if you send me your email every other week, I send just kind of an update of what's happening. So it's every other week. So every week, basically, from the team here, there's information that you can share. My email address is jkent@slbperformance.com. It's on my website, it's on my LinkedIn. So hopefully, there's lots of different ways to do that. Additionally, I plan on attending RELA in February. So look forward to seeing a lot of my old colleagues and group in person.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Jay, and look forward to our next video chat for next month.
All right. Thanks, Kathy. Happy New Year, everyone. Take care.